About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and starting in this one, Corbin Burns. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to get underway. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's been sensational offensively and, of course, defensively. First pitch misses.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. First pitch just misses. Man at second. And he chases a high fastball there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Base knock center field. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Acuna now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. McCarthy going back on it. Going, gone! And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Another solid power season. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter. a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 2-run shot for the... Back at Truist Park, today's starting pitcher, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
David Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Center field. Judge sizes this one up, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Burns back to work. Freeman hits it in the air. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is inside ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Built the changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the outside corner. Got him looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And he can't come up with it. This is Corbin Carroll. Carroll batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Snell, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult. Oh, now a great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And that one gets past the catcher. And the runners will move up. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul off down the right side. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Aaron Judge. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Jump throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out.
And up next for Los Angeles, Babe Ruth singled and drove in a run his first time through. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's way high.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout.
The right fielder.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now that's smacked to right center. And that'll do it. For the Dodgers here, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. McCarthy with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Fought off foul. This one popped up right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Number 34.
David Ortiz digs in now. And a foul ball.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So 2 down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck out looking at his first at-bat. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Cal gets it over to first. That's the inning. One left for Arizona. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one pulled foul. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled off left side.
Sit him down.
2-2 now. And it chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripken at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And they get Edman for the out. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's down and away.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
This one in the air right field, and that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And here is Gabriel Moreno, and ball one. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edman slings to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Burns back to work. That one fouled off. This one smoked out to left. Gurriel makes the play, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a miss. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here comes Aaron Judge. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And Judge spoils that one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Two outs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Chris Taylor. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just off the inside edge. Jordan Lawler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Save at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Taylor at second with nobody out. And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had a fool.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And that one hit to first. Makes a sliding stop. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. A switch hitter batting right. And that's ripped for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now, David Ortiz. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
For Los Angeles, the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Swings through that one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now on Acuna. Next offering misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Out to short. Perdomo throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Go ahead run on base. Ripken now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still tied 3-3. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, Jordan Zimmerman. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. And that's outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Ruth hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Corbin Carroll. Just missed. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out front and foul to the left side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the third baseman, Chris Taylor. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Justin Martinez up and throwing. Ginkle, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Just missed. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Popped up. Ortiz sizing this one up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Jordan Lawler.
And that one off the outside edge. Zimmerman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. In the air out towards right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Andrew Miller taking over on the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
McCarthy in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Slapped foul. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's the ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ruth makes the grab, 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That misses. 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. David Ortiz, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. That clips the corner. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. here in Atlanta, here's Shohei Ohtani.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Puck back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andy Pettit up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Misses outside. Going to count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Late swing, fouled off. That one almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Babe Ruth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Babe Ruth will hit next. Known for his late inning heroics. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down, runner at first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Got it. Be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's a foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Gets him to chase after that one.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Dean, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the Diamondbacks manager, Justin Martinez, takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now, here is Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 3. Hit hard on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, but he didn't miss a stitch.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching. New arm out of the bullpen, Eric Gagne.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that skips in the dirt.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
1 at second. On to first, double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Ketel Marte. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses. Ball 3. Corbin Carroll in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Marte on at second with 2 down. This one in the air. Gagne gets there. He's under it. And that will end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Activity in the bullpen. John Curtis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel getting cranked up as well. Oh, 0-1 now. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. For 3. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Kike Hernandez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, not close.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the out on Smith. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back at Truist Park, last chance for the home team. And now Roki Sasaki comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That catches the corner. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Dean sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Line drive, base hit, and the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Jordan Lawler. And that clips the inside corner.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's the second disengagement down.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. And that one ripped to left. And it's just foul. That was close. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. So the tying run at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. swings, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.